What's up, soldiers? Chris here, CaribbeanPod.com. Always a pleasure having you all in the kitchen with me. My voice is hoarse, so I do apologize. I've been sick for the past few days. Anyhow, I had promised when I did the Jamaican steamed fish with okra and pumpkin and all that, that during the Lenten season, I'll drop Fish Fridays. So this is what we are today. We are doing sardines. Some of you may call it herring. By the way, do you know the difference between sardines and herrings? I do. Drop a comment down below. It's a trick question. Drop a comment down below. We're doing fried sardines. Yo, check this one. Fish Fridays. You're going to love this one. You will. This is a very quick recipe and simple. The hardest part is cleaning the sardines. Now, I already went ahead and I cut the belly out, I took all the insides, I took all the scales out. It's a bit of a process. You can leave the heads on, you can cut them off if you want, totally up to you. Rinsed it in cool water and lemon juice. If you are interested in seeing a video on how to clean these, drop me a comment down below and I'll get to that very soon for you all. Clean, wash, rinse, drain. Sea salt. Yeah? Black pepper. This is one of the simplest sort of marinades, and you don't need for this to marinate for a long time. Maybe 10 minutes or so. We've got Caribbean green seasoning. If you're new to Caribbean cooking, all it is, and that's a very runny one. I just made a quick one there with water. Normally I make it my throat with olive oil, but this one is with water, so thin it is, and it is a puree or a blend of the herbs that we like using. So in there I've got scallion, parsley, thyme, I've got some seasoning peppers in there, I've got garlic in there, I've got a few other things in there. If you head over to CaribbeanPod.com, you will find that recipe there. And we want a tiny bit of curry powder. So half a teaspoon of curry powder, about 3/4 teaspoon of salt, and I've got 2 pounds of those sardines in there. We've got about half a teaspoon of black pepper, and that is it. We're gonna give that a good mix and let that sit for about 10 minutes. In my cast iron pan, I have about 2 cups of vegetable oil on a medium-high flame, and I have 2 of these Thai chilies, or what we call bird pepper or bird's eye pepper in there, and 2 cloves of garlic that I smashed. I want that oil to come up to temperature because we're frying these, but I'm trying to flavor the oil a little before we get there. Now, there's one more step before we actually fry the fish, so let's take a look at that while this comes up to temperature. What I like doing, and it's something my mother, her mother, and her mother before her would do with these, they've already been seasoned. I've tossed them nice and thin. Flour, just plain old all-purpose flour. It doesn't need to be seasoned. If you wanted to put some salt and black pepper in here, you can certainly do that, totally up to you. So you'll take one of these seasoned little fish, herring, sardine, if you've got little, I guess, sprats, if you've got any little small fish, that's all you would do. Boom, bam. See? And then you would just dust them. Dust them. Roll, dust, shake off. See? Boom, boom, boom. And what that's going to do is going to give it a nice crust. That's a lovely little crust you're going to get out of that. So you see? But make sure you shake off the extra flour though. Nobody ain't trying to eat roti and fish at the same time. You know? Shake, shake. Boom, bam. Yeah? And then it's just a matter of placing them into the hot oil away from you, like so. And you want these to fry crisp. You want a nice crisp exterior. Close to even burning, to be honest with you. Try not to overcrowd the pan though. It's been about 4 minutes, so I'm just going to flip them over now. You may want to vent your kitchen. I'm based in Canada. It is still winter time, so this fried fish smell will be everywhere. Open a window if you need to. Put that fan on over your stove. And the other thing about being based in Canada, if you're based in North America or Europe where you have smelts, that sort of lake smelts with tiny little fish, smelts would be great with this recipe as well. Another 4 minutes on that side. I'm going to put it over on the other side there where I have some paper towels, and I'm going to continue frying them in batches. And I'm just grabbing the last batch out of the cast iron pan. You can use any sort of frying pan you want. And we're just going to set these aside now. And we're going to switch over to step 2. Yeah, there's a step 2. Now here's the thing. If you wanted to enjoy these right away as they are, go ahead. But step 2 you will want to do. Trust me. I've got another frying pan with 3 tablespoons of olive oil. You notice the oil is still cold, and at that point I want to go in with 1 onion. And the reason why we go in now with the onion is because we want to flavor the oil and not fry everything as you would typically think. I like it spicy. I've got 4 or 5 of these bird's eye or bird pepper, and what I did was I cut them down the center. If you have some parsley, rock some parsley in here as well. I'm not fresh out of parsley. We've got some scallion, and I've got a ton of garlic. Yeah, garlic. You can understand where the niceness is coming from now. So all of that there is just going to simmer. And the whole idea is to get that gently come up to temperature. And then we're just going to sweat that down a little bit, just to release all those wonderful flavors. And then this is going to go directly onto those little fish. I'm telling you boys, some dal and rice. Yo, even as cutters, you know, you have the bar. You know, the Spanish don't have the tapas. We have cutters in the Caribbean. You're drinking your beverage, adult beverages, and you have some of this. Boy, oh boy. But, say what? We still got this step to finish. About 4.5, 5 minutes later, everything is nice and soft, and everything is flavored in that oil there. If you don't want to use so much oil, you can cut back on the oil. I went a bit heavy on the oil. 2 tablespoons would have been better. You would just toss that onto the fish, and then it's just a matter of tossing it up. And remember that that flour we started off with? That is going to act like a sponge, and it's going to soak up that wonderful garlic infused spicy oil there. Yo, this is a thing of pure genius right here. You're gonna love this one, boy. I guarantee you. Sup, soldiers? Listen, if you enjoy this recipe, I'd really appreciate it if you hit subscribe and click that bell notification thing. If you've made the recipe, take a picture and send it to me. Email address down here. I mean, trying to tell people the email address, them butts will take the address and do all kind of thing with it. And tag me on Instagram at Caribbean Pod. I really appreciate you guys, and thanks for being in my kitchen with me today. Irie? Irie. Have your platter, your serving platter ready. And then there's a matter of arranging them on there like so. You want some of that oil on there. That oil is pure niceness, yeah? Don't hold back on that oil too, you know. Yeah, make the sacrifice now. No little cholesterol and all that thing and thing. We're trying to eat healthy, but in moderation, man, in moderation. Chris here, CaribbeanPod.com. Yo, Fish Fridays. We started off with a bang. Sardines, fried up, and we finished it off with that nice little infused oil. Always a pleasure having you guys here in the kitchen with me. Look out next Friday for another brilliant fish recipe. Just look at that niceness now, boy. Look good, Chris. You get on, sire. You really get on there. All you, have a good weekend, alright? Yeah, quickly. One thing I forgot, the lemon. You want to hit that with a nice little lemon juice there. Just to finish it off, yeah? I can't believe I forgot to put that on camera there for you guys.